Hey everybody, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. You are currently at TheScottSpot, and I'm Scott. Thanks for tuning in. So last time we finally got the boat sail, which means we can leave this godforsaken island. Actually, this island's not that bad, it's just... there's a lot of things to do here. If you do all the side quests that are available to you here as soon as you can, it can be a bit of pace-breaking, especially when you're just ready to get out on the ocean blue. So, I spy with my little eye a tingle bottle. Let's see what's inside. Okay, I actually cut that out because it was a big spoiler. Sorry about that. Like I said, even though there's a spoiler function, a lot of people don't mark it. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and climb aboard. Hoist the sail you got to get moving. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. Yada yada yada, wind direction. If you wish to move quickly, you should keep the wind blowing directly into the sail. You can always put away the sail. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. Did you understand all that? No. Yeah. Ah, one more thing. When you are out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea... Yeah, I don't want to read out the controls. Now, a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let us carry us to the east. That used to confuse me so much when I was a kid. Glass. Alright. Let's get out of here. Gotta go around the island to where I can catch the wind. So yeah, for now, we can only head directly east, towards Roost Island, that Missy was talking about. Ah, there's a tingle bottle. I want it. Yeah, well, I guess we're not getting that one. And here we are. Out on the ocean. Listen to that music, isn't it great? Amazing. Anyway. So, most people... one of the main things that was blasted about this game is how boring and how slow the sailing is. And I'm one of the people that strongly disagrees with that. Sailing was one of my favorite parts of the game. It got a little monotonous sometimes, and there's not much to do, admittedly, but just the feeling of the exploration, it's just great. And as you may know, in this HD remaster, you can get a faster sail that cuts down on that, so there's really no excuse anymore. Nintendo addressing complaints. So here's our first island. It's not related to the story at all, but looks like I'm trying to get this tingle bottle before I dock. Look at that not transparent deterioration. Okay. Not transparent. I don't get what it's... yeah, I really don't get what that's trying to say there. Anyway. So this is our first optional island. It's called Pawprint Isle, and it's called that because if you from above it looks like a paw print. I'm gonna warn you, I had some major video issues with this island, and I think it's because of all the individual blades of grass. I think my capture card just couldn't handle it. There's another tingle bottle here. I enjoy just putting my controller down and listening to the music. It's great. That's ironic considering we just got done. Yeah, I gave that a yeah, which is like a like on Facebook. It's ironic because we were just talking about how great the music is on the ocean. Anyway, let's climb on up. So there's a giant dome in the middle of the island that we need to actually crawl inside. Okay, sorry if you just noticed a weird jump cut. It's because my capture card does not like this island. All those individual blades of grass are just killing it, is I think what's causing it. But I had to be very careful about how I got in here without upsetting it. See how we have our first secret cave? There's like 21 of them in the game, I think. Basically, it's just a little hole inset in the ground where you can find various things inside. This one is one of the larger ones. It's filled with grass. I'm surprised my capture card didn't have problems here, honestly. This place is filled with ChuChus, too. I think later you find out that the potions master on Windfall Island, Doc Van Dam, sails here to collect potions. You got some Red Chu Jelly. Keep it in your spoils bag. So it's another new spoil. This gelatinous goo comes from deep within Red ChuChu, so it is effective as a cure for exhaustion, but it can't be used in its current state. Oh, really? Well, if you give those to Doc Van Dam, he will give you a free red potion, which is going to be very invaluable since I'm playing hero mode, and the only way to heal is to use fairies and potions. Just going to chop through some of the grass here, mowing the lawn. All things considered, pretty lucky the capture card didn't have problems here. I wonder what Link's looking at. I didn't notice it when I was playing through the game. By the way, if you didn't know, I'm doing post-commentary here. This should be the last video that I do post-commentary on, or at least until next time that my audio screws up. But, yeah. There's a couple boulders in here that block paths. They don't lead to anything too special, but we will be back later once we have the means to blow up those boulders. We'll get rid of them anyway. More Red Chu Jelly. I will take that. And inside this chest, Link's getting excited. I wonder what it is. Piece of heart. And it completes our 4th heart container. That is very much welcome, considering we're playing hero mode and take double damage with no way to heal ourselves. So if you go to the right here, there's another path, but unfortunately it's blocked by boulders, so we will have to come back later. Even in the original game, you had the Tingle Tuner. You couldn't use Tingle inside areas like this, so you couldn't blow those up. Alright, my capture card's about to go out, so there's about to be another jump cut. Alright, so as you may have noticed, I have mowed all the grass on this island. For some reason, I was just fighting on my capture card and I could not get it to work. And surprisingly enough, chopping all the grass seemed to fix it, which is amazing. So yeah, I think that the capture card just can't handle all that. Alright, if you backflip up onto that rock ChuChu thing here, you can find your first blue ChuChu. And you get blue Chu Jelly from doing it. There's only a limited number of blue ChuChus in the game, so yeah. If it takes you more than a second to kill the blue ChuChus, they become all electrified, and you can't attack them until you get something to stun them, like a grappling hook later in the game. But yeah, so like when you jump up on there, if you don't have anything to stun them with yet, you have to kill them immediately. So anyway, let's get back in our boat. And over here we have our friends Salvage Corps. Let's talk to them. These guys are kind of hilarious. Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? You won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? Wait, there aren't any fish? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. Maybe some other things that I've never heard of. What was that? You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. So hey, bub, tell you what. As one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nar. Just grab it. What about nah? You got a treasure chart. What about hell no? Open this chart on the map. Yeah. More instructions on how to use treasure charts. After all, you need to do is use the same thing we use to haul up treasure. One of those grappling hooks that the Rito tribesfolk of Roost Island use. Yeah, those grappling hooks. Nothing pulls up stuff like those things. They agree. Alright, little treasure buddy. Best of luck to all of us. Bye! That is precious. What's the matter, bub? If you want to search for treasure, you should open your map. Yeah. In my process of trying to get away, I accidentally talked to them a third time. Bub. You do get that, don't you, bub? Then quit bugging me. They're like, get the hell out of here. I don't blame them. I do like Salvage Corps, but I think you only have to talk to them one more time in the game, if that, to do all the get your side stuff. So that's kind of disappointing. Oh, the seagulls are following me. You can see Beetle has a shop ship floating out over there, but we don't need to stop there. Alright, this is interesting. This is a sea platform. There's like 20-something of them spread throughout the Great Sea. And they almost never have anything too worthwhile, but you can climb up and kill the enemies to get treasure, or maybe there might be a treasure chest already up there, which is less common. And sometimes you can destroy their cannons. This one doesn't have any cannons, so it's irrelevant, but sometimes they have cannons. Destroy the cannons and you can get up and get the treasure. So let's climb on up. Man, I can't get over how much better these graphics look in HD. And they already looked good. So these guys are sea bokoblins, equipped with a very threatening telescope. It looks like the same kind of telescope that we have. Sploosh! It's hard to kill these guys without knocking them off the platform, though. So if you're trying to get the joy pendant from them, might as well forget about that. Man, I think he's clipping into the ground. Boom. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? Yeah, it's just a Red Rupee. There's only like maybe 3 sea platforms in the whole game total that have anything worthwhile on them. Ah, here's another tingle bottle. Huzzah! Mail time! Here's the mail, it never fails! Yes, I just made a reference to a very, very old kids, like young kids TV show. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, then, you know, all the better for me. Sploosh! Yeah. I wasn't actually trying to talk to you. What is the matter, Link? It's a place you should be seeking, not marked on your sea chart? Guy needs to calm down. I should have opened Tingle's chart here. Hopefully I'll remember to show off Tingle's chart in the next video. Off we go. So it may look like Dragon Roost Island is far away, but the sailing's pretty fast. We'll be there before we know it. Do-do-do-do-do. That music, man. It's freaking awesome. It's probably my favorite overworld theme from Zelda. That's saying something too, because they've had some epic overworld themes. So when these 2 white flag barrels pop up, I think that marks the border to another sector. The Great Sea is divided into like 49 sectors or something like that. Ah, I think that may be our Sky Spirit. There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Link. Dragon Roost Island. The music here is fan-fucking-tastic. Like one of the most iconic pieces from this game. I feel like getting some maracas and just dancing along. Some castanets. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies. A great dragon by the name of Baloo. Is that right? You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. What is it? This is the Wind Waker. It's a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. Were you carrying that in your mouth the whole time? Why didn't I notice it? In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Just try to match the rhythm. I think the Wind Waker's beautiful. Very nice. That was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. So basically you have to hold the control stick to the left to go into a different time. Up, right, left. Oh, that shit. Left, down. That's it, Link. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct with it in 6/4 time by tilting the control stick to the right. You would do well to remember that. You received the legendary Wind Waker that the game is named after. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Yeah, it tells you how to conduct in different times. Another new thing is that the Wind Waker is mapped to its own dedicated button, so it no longer has to take up an item slot. It's on the left D-pad. But anyway, we've now arrived at Dragon Roost Island, and I think we're going to have to cut it off here. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate a like, and if you want to see more where it came from, hit subscribe. Y'all's views really mean a lot to me. Feel free to comment. Read all the comments, of course, and respond. So yeah, I'm Scott, and you have been watching The Scott Spot. Catch you guys next time.